your hips.
Yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
Make you
I just can't do it.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. It's been a long minute. But I didn't know what to put on the channel, so I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just show my life. That's pretty much it. So this is really what I've been doing, and it's been taking up all of my time, which is why I haven't gotten any dog content on my other channel. Not that I don't have time to record, but I don't have time to edit it because I've been trying to get this garden, my raised bed garden, together, and I've been putting in overtime. Everything you see here I've built myself, and like down to the raised beds, down to the soil, I built all this myself. So I'm pretty excited actually to see kind of how the garden turns out. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna show y'all my plants and stuff and talk to y'all about everything in the garden, but I wanted to get back on this channel and let y'all see what I've been up to. So those are marigolds and these are bell peppers. Those are French marigolds. That's bell peppers over there. And these are cucumber plants. Y'all can see the flowers on there. These are cucumbers and they're growing up really nicely. I'm gonna put pictures in here of where they were when I first put them out. It's a world of a difference. Well, maybe not that one. She don't really wanna move. This is zucchini. This is green beans. I started inside, but the leaves started dying, so I had to bring it outside. Some more French marigolds. These are watermelons. So I did not grow these 4 watermelons inside. I grew this one inside because they were pissing me off. They didn't want to do nothing and they kept dying. And watermelons are tricky plants anyway because they don't like to be transplanted, but I wanted to start them inside so I can get a head start. These are cantaloupes, which are doing fantastic. Y'all can see the length on them. So I'm gonna put pictures in here so y'all can see the difference. And then these are long sweet peppers. Long sweet peppers here. French marigolds, regular marigolds. That's French marigolds that haven't grown out yet. And these are, I'm gonna say they're a form of beefsteak tomatoes. I did not grow these either. I bought them from the nursery because beefsteak tomatoes, again, was another plant that just kept growing and dying and growing. I was over it. So, but I built this trellis all by myself. And when I say I built my soil, well, I'll get over to that. This is Big Bertha. This is the big kahuna of raised beds that I didn't get a chance to finish filling yet. As y'all can see, she's only halfway filled. So when I say I built my soil, I don't mean like I ground up the dirt. I didn't do all of that. It was too much. I actually took different elements and built my soil that way. So I have cocoa coir, compost, worm castings, perlite. I put all that so I can have a really, really good soil. And I did a lot of research for what soil I wanted to use because I wanted to make sure that I actually had some growth in these plants. But yeah, this is what I've been up to, what I've been doing. Also, the marigolds, I did not grow myself. I got those from the nursery as well because by the time I started growing my plants and they're ready to go outside, it was too late to start growing flowers. I'm gonna plant nasturtiums in the ground and see how they do because they vine out. I didn't know that. So I'm gonna plant them in the ground and see how they do because they're supposed to be really good for keeping out, you know, root knot nematodes and aphids and things like that. So I'm new to gardening, so I'm learning a lot, but it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Y'all see me in my little garden hat? Okay, so this is what I mean by when I said I was building my soil. So I start with cocoa coir bricks. They started off way smaller than this. And I'm probably gonna have to break this up. I actually went back there to get a rake and a shovel and got distracted by the garden. But I start off with the cocoa coir bricks in here. And then I mix up that blue Landen seed that y'all saw in the back, which I'll show y'all again. I mix that in there, mix some perlite in there. And then I also mix worm castings in there. And as of lately, it's been doing pretty good. The garden is moving pretty quickly, I feel like, but again, I'm new to this, so I don't know what quick looks like. So this is the Landen seed compost that I was saying I used by Espoma. Apparently, it has really, really, really good reviews, so that's why I decided to use it here because I prefer this rake. smack it. There we go. I'm sure I should take a shovel. I ain't gonna take no shovel just yet. So you gotta break it up so you can get it fluffed up so it's not just filled with soil and compacted. I'm currently using one hand so I can show y'all, but I'm gonna put more water in this. I'm gonna rake it up and then I'll show y'all what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so I got in the zone and forgot to record y'all, but this is what the cocoa coir looks like when it's all fluffed up. Now the little white things, that's perlite in there, that's perlite. And this is the land and sea compost that I'm about to mix in. And I'm gonna mix in half of this bag of worm castings in there. So now, this is what it looks like when a half a bag of worm castings, 2 bags of land and sea, cocoa coir, and perlite looks all mixed together. It's good soil, and I'm gonna put it in here and fill it up. I'll show y'all when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's filled. It's not filled all the way because I didn't feel like filling the rest of it, so I just left it kind of how it is. But as y'all can see, I did plant some things in here. This is lettuce. I just transplanted it, so it's got to go through its, you know, shock phase and everything. But there was just a bunny out here and a fox. So let me get my behind back inside. I like to make my footsteps be known out here. I knew it! Did y'all see that rabbit? See, I'm gonna have to get something because I think that's the same rabbit from yesterday. I thought you was dinner for that fox. You better stay away from my garden. Anyway, I like to make my footsteps be known because it's usually an animal out here trying to find something. And I ain't got no food yet. So your little big old behind can stay over there. Anyway, so I came back out to check on the transplants. And they are popping up as I expected them to. Now, here's the thing with the lettuce. The lettuce never really did right. And I think it's because of the soil I used to grow them in from seedlings. So I am not shocked that the lettuce is real limp because that's how they were growing, real limp. But I also don't know what they're gonna look like when they get older. But this is the bok choy. Y'all can see it pop back up. So the reason why the bok choy and everything looked like real laid over yesterday and limp yesterday is because I purposely did that. I let the soil dry out so it was easier for me to transplant. Because if the soil is dry, I can just pop it right on out the thing that it grows in, the little tiny little seed starters that it grows in, and it's easier for me to kind of put in the ground. Then I water it and it usually just pops right back up. So as y'all can see, it popped right back up. But I have questions, okay? Because so I started from seedling. I started seeds, not from seedling. I started seeds in the house for my cucumbers, and I feel like my cucumbers are really not doing what they're supposed to do. So I feel like I really should just kind of chuck them, like really get rid of them and call it a day, because they ain't really growing. Like I feel like they are growing out here, but they're small because I started them on the inside. And maybe I took them out too late because it was a colder start to the spring, so it didn't really get really warm outside right off the bat. So it was a little cold. So y'all let me know. I mean, everything else I feel like is doing okay. Like, you know, peppers take forever. Peppers literally take forever. But the watermelon that I planted in the ground from the nursery is doing well. That looks different. The zucchini looks different. The cantaloupes look different. Like, everything looks different, but the cucumbers are really struggling. So I'm thinking maybe I just need to get rid of the cucumbers because they grow fast anyway, right? They grow fast anyway. So I'm thinking maybe I need to get rid of the cucumbers and start over with the cucumbers. But I wanted to come out here and show y'all what I put out. And the next time I put something in the soil, I'm going to do my best to try and remember to record it so y'all can see what I do and what I use when I'm transplanting stuff that I think seem to have helped. But you know, you never know. So, but I wanted to show y'all the update. So again, y'all can see they are popping back up. It is a little chilly this morning, so that could be why they're still kind of leaned over, but that's okay. I'm not upset by it. They're sticking up nicely. And again, the lettuce, you know, I'm not too worried about the lettuce because we can always just grow some more because lettuce grows quickly. And I can let this bolt so I can get some seeds out of it. These are the little pepper plants. These are bell pepper plants. It's not a huge difference from the last time y'all saw them. I doubt it. But these are the cucumbers. These are the cucumber plants. Let's kind of stand it up. And it's been out here for a little bit. I feel like it's not as big as it should be, but I feel like it's slow growing, like super slow growing. There's a whole spider under there. But yeah, those are the cucumbers. I think I might just chalk them. Here goes the squash, zucchini. Those are the beans. Beans again, I might redo, I don't know. These are the cantaloupes. And then the watermelon transplants from the last time. I'll let y'all know the date when I'm done recording. In which, from the date that I put them in the ground from the nursery till now. This is the one I grew myself, which seems to be doing okay. It's a little slow, but it's doing okay. And these are the long sweet pepper plants. This one here is growing nice and tall. That's what the garden looks like for now. Like I said, the cucumber plants I'm not really sure about. I may just direct sow some in the ground just to see how they do versus those. I think they're gonna do better, but you know, we'll see. So, but I'll keep y'all posted. And this is first thing in the morning, right before I go to work. So God woke me up this early, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take advantage of it, and I'm gonna come out and see the garden, because I told myself I need to do better with my personal channel. I need to do better with the For the Love of Dogs channel as well. It's just, this is what's been taking up my time. So I told myself I was gonna do better, so I made sure I came out here and recorded and showed y'all. Now all I have to do is remember to edit it and put it up for y'all to see. Y'all may get a short before y'all get this actual video, because I do have questions, and I feel like shorts go out a little bit faster, so some people can answer my questions. But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.